picking up where we left off, you guys had finished telling Olaf about his friend farmer son, and what happened to them. And he mentioned to tell tell Lord Gortash in the High Hall Tower. And when you guys got there, there were a bunch of Steel Watchers, and the Steel Watchers ultimately said that they would collect you after putting you on the waiting list to be given audience with Lord Gortash. So while you guys were waiting on that, you were heading back to Tarrant's house here, and on the way there, you wanted to stop by a magic shop, which Tarrant led you guys to Winter's Wares, where a white feathered Aarakocra ran the shop, and you guys purchased some items. To run that through, Marcia got the Adventurer's Ring and a Dragonhide Belt. Islyria got a Moon Sickle. Tarrant got a Adamantine Chainmail. Jasper got Wand of the War Mage. Nefaris, you got a black ragtag stud leather armor, and then you stole a pipe. And then Petrus got a Decanter of Endless Water and 3 spell scrolls, which were Snowball Swarm, Detect Magic, and Magic Missile, which right now he is actively trying to get Snowball Swarm added to his book, which he is 2 hours into and has 2 more hours to go. Purchased the equipment while he was there as well. So you guys are waiting on the Steel Watch to get you, but at the same time, it's only about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I know you guys were talking about going to the temples. Let me go ahead and throw us into the city. We had 4 people going to the temple, which was Terrence, Lyria, Jasper, and Marcia. But I just want to remind you guys it's only 2 o'clock, and you still have the factory that you can head off to, or the investigate what's been going on down by the South Gates, past the bridge of where Twin Songs is. So a few options, but I know Peach just wanted to stay back to practice his or to get that spell down, and then the forest.
Hmm.
I think you were gonna stay back, but I don't recall why.
We just we wanted somebody else there too, so Nafarj decided to stay back as well.
Okay. All right. Oh, are we sticking to the same plan? There's the 4 of y'all going to the temples, or are we hanging out instead?
Yep. Yep. We're going to the temple to figure out what's happening in Marcia's brain.
Okay.
And Marcia believes that we're going to the temple to get the demon dispelled from everyone else.
Exactly.
All right. Well, the temples is on the other side of town, so it will be a little ways there. Are we doing
Cool.
anything on the walk over? If not, Petrus in the forest. Are you guys doing anything?
Just writing down the spell.
All right. The forest. Anything from you?
I want to go in and just be like, hey, so while we're at that magic shop, um, I happened to grab this pipe. Do you happen to know like what kind of pipe this is or
Okay, check.
anything about it?
Can I check if it's magical?
Yeah.
Like,
You can
what's
do
it?
Arcana check.
Gotcha. Why did it open that? There we go. I don't know why it opened. Okay.
Well, the 12, yeah, it is giving off a light bit of illusory magic.
Ooh. Okay. Well, it is magical. If you want, if you can wait 10 minutes, I can identify this for you.
All right, sure. I just want to make sure it doesn't blow up in my face if I try to smoke it.
Yeah, that's probably smart. And yeah, I guess I'll do that. Take the little 10-minute break from writing down this spell.
Okay. Well,
Or 11 minutes. Yeah, 10 plus 1, right? Ritual.
yeah, 11 minutes. Their walk to the temples will take more than 10 minutes. So, we'll go ahead and say you are able to finish identifying the pipe, in which you learn it is a pipe of smoke monsters. You can use that. When you smoke the pipe, you can use an action to exhale a puff of smoke, and that takes the form of a single creature, such as a dragon or flump or a froghemoth. but the form will be small enough to fit in a 1 foot cube and loses its shape after a few seconds, becoming an ordinary puff of smoke.
Oh, that's cute. Okay. It's a little illusory item. You can make little illusions or little monsters with smoke as you smoke it.
Whoa.
They're not going to be big though. They're going to be shorter than I am, like 1/3 my height. So, yeah, neat little item as I hand it back. Anything else, or is that all?
That'll be all.
All right.
I
Let me
wonder
know
what
if
kind
the
of
steel watch
mischief I
comes
can
by.
get up to with this.
All right. I'll be back here. If you look out the open door, you just see a whole backyard's covered in snow.
Well, there go my plans.
That'll be fine. It's just extra water. It's magical.
Well, when he goes back to practicing that in the forest, alright, what are you going to be up to?
Is there like a little window or something?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
windows.
Okay. I'm gonna try to like I think she's just gonna try to use the pipe. Like I think she's just gonna be messing with it.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. In that time, you guys would have been pretty much there. So, put you guys here. And you guys can, the rest of y'all will be reaching the temples at this point. Been about a 20-minute walk. What is it we'd like to look for specifically?
A priest.
100%. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, a priest to who?
It doesn't matter.
Who's this temple belong to?
Last time they went, it was Denier.
Denier? I believe
Think so.
you guys have that Denier statue, but they don't have a temple. But yeah, there's a lot. Do you want temples or do you just want a shrine?
A temple. Marcia is trying to look for either like a head cleric or something.
Okay, well, I mean there are people in religious attire walking around the streets around the temples, so it wouldn't take long for you guys to find one, and you can stop him if you wish.
Excellent.
All right. We'll say you guys you stop a traditional-looking monk that has these brown robes. He's wearing an amulet of his deity, and he's got a clean-shaven head. And as you stop him, he just looks. What is it that I can help you with?
My friends have been afflicted by a demon. Are you able to cast it out?
Terrence just gonna shake his head a little bit in the background as she speaks.
A demon, you say? Well, we are able to exorcise those, but are you sure that's what's afflicting your friend?
I mean, I don't know of any other thing that could potentially alter their memory of active events.
Well, I guess we can give her an examination. And he'll turn to Marcia directly. Would that be okay?
You can examine my friends as much as you like. And then she is going to step aside and motion for the rest of them to be examined, not Marcia herself.
Terrence gonna step forward.
Oh, yeah, yes. You want me to examine you? Are you the one with the demon?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Um, he'll start like getting close and examining your face before just kind of doing a circle around you for a moment. And then he'll, after not really getting much, he'll clasp his uh, hands together over his amulet, and he'll begin to chant something lightly. After it'll take about a minute for him to finish chanting, and then he'll put his hands out towards you. When he does, um, you don't feel anything. He's just going to look up. Are you unbothered by what's going on?
Unbothered. Meaning,
Does
do I feel afflicted?
I've given you the true words of Saluni, and it should if you were inflicted by a demon, well, I mean, you would feel her good energy coursing through the evil within. Do you not feel that?
I don't feel a thing.
Well, then, good news for you all. Your friend is not afflicted.
Tant is going to look at Marcia. I told you.
Yeah. And so then Islaria is going to give the high sign to the priest and just say, kind of nod her head and say, come over here and talk to me for a minute. And she's going to explain what the real issue is, which is that Marcia basically for quite some time has not had the intellect that, of a regular person, and that we would, uh, we would hope that. But then there was this time when she actually sounded very erudite and highly intelligent, and it seemed like she actually had come back into herself. But then something else happened, and all of a sudden now she's as she was when we met her, uh, with a lack of understanding of things that happen in the world. And basically, we want to know what has happened to her mind. Is her mind damaged in some way? Is there some way to return her to her full self?
And this was whispered, right? So they didn't hear any of that?
Of course, yes.
Okay. Oh, I see. That is quite a complicated situation, but I'm not sure that is a holy affliction, and that doesn't sound like a sort of uh, what's the word we what is the word? A possession of any kind. Uh, it,
No,
was your friend perhaps um hurt? Uh, Maybe hit her head at some point?
possibly. We're just not sure.
Well, there's a reason that we turn to faith, and that is because just as our minds and bodies, faith can be weak without a deity to give us something to look forward to. Perhaps your friend needs some sort of light to guide them back to a knowledge they once had. Perhaps they find themselves lost without knowing that their footsteps lead them astray.
Hmm. What kind of light do you think that would be?
I don't think it's one you'll find in a temple. If it is a physical loss, which, as sad as it may be, our memories are among the physical attributes of our lives. And so, if it's a physical loss, I'm afraid the temples just simply won't be able to provide that back. But perhaps retracing memories through conversation or even actions. A role play has been known to be helpful if you can reenact a moment of the time that was lost. You could recall the events, as our minds do fill in the blanks where, well, where we find ourselves lost. And it seems she doesn't have the ability to fill in those blanks, which would cause her to be removed from her own Memories.
Hmm. Yes. Interesting. The problem for us is going to be convincing her that she has memories that she's lost.
He'll uh, he'll take a coin out of his pockets and go to hand it to you. And as he has it head the face up, you can see the head is it's like the face of a woman with this like long white hair, and he'll give it as he puts it in the palm of your hand. He's gonna flip it over, and you'll see um, a pair of eyes surrounded by 7 stars. Well, perhaps this will help you, and I do hope that Saluni can help guide your way. Whenever you want to help her remember, you could use this coin for Saluni to help guide you. She is the one who guides, and I believe her energy at least will give you aid in your attempt to recall what was lost.
Thank you.
Of course, and may Saluni guide y'all's paths moving forward. And take care. And he'll head on back down the street.
You're going to try and bite me? Try to bite me now!
What?
As you turn around, it looks like Terrence is in a headlock? No. Yeah, Terrence is in a headlock by Marcia and attempting to bite Marcia's arm. Or fingers, I
Terrence-
guess.
Terrence is actively, now that he is in a headlock, is actively trying to bite Marcia's arm.
Because Marcia has him in a headlock, has them in a hairlock, whatever.
I mean, that's the information
Pronouns.
you got.
I see that this seems problematic. And Marcia, why do you have Terrence in a headlock?
He tried to bite my finger.
She started it.
All right, well, let's just try to get along here. We're all part of one party, and we've shown that none of us are possessed by a demon, so let's just get along. Go along to get along.
Marcia will let Terrence out of the headlock and be like, I wasn't trying not get along.
Looks are basically the definition of not getting along. FYI.
And Terrence just gonna turn away, but secretly kind of mock her when he turns, like, yeah.
Interesting. All right.
What do you mean headlocks are not getting along?
Well, it seems to be a physical violence against another person, which is if physical violence against another person, it means you're not getting along with them.
That is whenever I'm trying to pulverize somebody.
Yeah, there's a whole range of it, Marcia. It's there's pulverization, and then there's headlocks, and it's it's the whole thing. It also goes down as far as verbal slights, where you would not be getting along with that person.
Well, that's
It's
dumb.
it's a very large range of not getting along. So if you can try it, we'll try to get along. And if you're confused ever about what's getting along and what's not, let me know. I'll be happy to clarify.
I shall. Just know if I ever
Wonderful.
put you in a headlock, it's not because I don't like you.
Oh, okay. Great.
So what was mine?
You're annoying.
And because we don't know what to say to that, we move right along, heading back toward, I guess, toward Terrence's house. Should we? Let's get, let's have like an afternoon drink or something.
I think that sounds excellent. Get me out of here.
Are the
Okay.
demons speaking to you, Tarrant? Are they telling you things? I still don't believe that you're not afflicted by something.
You saw me get. You saw the process.
And you could be lying.
I am not lying about anything.
All right, you two. We're not arguing anymore about it. We're just going to get some ale.
He started it.
Stop.
Can we also get some apple juice?
Absolutely. We'll have ale, you'll have apple juice, everyone will be happy.
Didn't know this one could feel joy.
No, Tarrant.
Man. Alright.
Okay, so we're going to a bar, right?
That's what you said.
Islaria needs a drink.
Well, there's always the Badger's Tail Inn. You guys are familiar with that one. If you want to go there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do that.
Alrighty. Petrus and the Forest. Anything you two want to be doing? I would say that altogether took about 30 minutes. So, yeah, an hour and a half left, Petrus.
Yeah, I'll probably save the rest of this scroll for like tomorrow, or maybe once we get back from the temple, or from talking to Mr. Gortash, Lord Archduke. Yeah, whatever. Too many titles. Yeah, I'll go and wrap up the rest of the scroll and put my book away.
Okay.
Look to the side, probably see Neferis playing with her pipe.
You just see a smoke, like a tiny dragon.
Oh. You've been doing that for the last 30 minutes? Are you not lightheaded at all?
She's like, fine, I'll stop.
Nah, it's fine. It's magical. It dissipates.
They'll probably be coming back soon. I don't want to get caught with this thing. I don't think everyone in our party would approve. So.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. At least you managed to get something. I mean, the rest were, try to snatch something. They saw me immediately. Ugh. I'm trying to get into the scroll. The scroll could be pretty useful. I can learn new spells. You can cast a few too yourself, can't you?
Yeah, I can cast some. I mean, we could probably just go in and straight up rob that place at some point, but
That sounds wonderful. But I don't know how long we're gonna be staying in the city for. I mean, we still have
then
another
right before we
5-ish,
go,
4 days. Maybe
right before we go, we just go in there. If
we could. I'm trying to think. Maybe on our last day, me and you sneak out when it's late while the rest of the party sleeps.
sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think that'd be our best bet because the rest of them seem like goody two shoes.
Yeah. Except for when Marcia, I don't know if we can get. We
Right, you
can
mean
get her back to.
Oh, being like the weird way she was the other day?
Yeah,
Oh, today? Oh, yeah.
she's a good distraction.
It'd probably work, yeah. We wake her up while she's sleeping, maybe. Because it seemed like when she was really sleepy, she was like that.
Yeah.
That might work. Okay.
Alright. Well, you two staying here at the house?
I mean, we gotta wait for the Watchers. If everybody else is getting a drink, that's why we kind of stayed back. Alright, new side quest. Rob Kenku. Or the bird guy.
That's messed up. You're so nice.
Alright, I'll put this for Petrus and Neferis.
Okay. Trying to think. I was thinking about doing.
Winter's Wares. There it is. There we go.
Alright. And you guys wanted to go straight to the inn? You didn't want to stop by the house, or what? Just asking.
Probably straight to the inn to grab some ale and apple juice and then bring it back to the house.
Oh, like to-go drinks?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Then we can just do that quick and say you're just getting ale. you said, and apple juice. All right, that'd be altogether 12 silver for six drinks.
Slaria forks over the 12 silver.
All right, Azlaria pays the dues, and you guys can, as you guys leave, the guy at the counter is just gonna make sure you bring those back as you walk out with their tankards.
Oh, the tankards. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah,
Like,
no problem. No problem, sir.
Keep the ale. I don't want that back. But yeah, you guys can walk on home with it. Checking something. Alright, yeah, and you guys do not pass any steel watchers while walking around the streets with open alcohol. Good news.
Good for us.
And that brings y'all back in. Alright, everyone comes home with the alcohol.
Oh. I hear them and you come back. Yeah, you guys are back. That was fast.
Sadly, they were not inflicted by a common demon. I'm still
Sadly?
suspicious.
That,
But
that,
for now,
that's
I
sad
will
news
say
that they weren't
their
affected
memories
by a
were
demon?
as true to them as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sadly, because there's still something very wrong. You all remember things that didn't happen.
Just because we remember it and you don't doesn't mean it didn't happen in general.
I'll walk over
That's
here
exactly
to
what
Azlaria.
it means.
It actually doesn't, because there are 5 of us who remember the same thing, and only you don't remember the same thing. So actually, it's much more likely that we all remember the correct thing and that your memory has somehow been affected. But I don't want to argue about it. I just want to drink my ale.
Did they walk over to Azlaria and ask in a low voice to Marcia, did the clergy mention anything?
The cleric said basically it's probably a physical affliction, and we'll have to fix her medically somehow. He also gave me this coin that he said I could use to summon someone who might be able to help us, but yeah, she doesn't seem ready to accept assistance at this point, so maybe we should wait.
Okay.
Also, aren't the steel dudes supposed to come get us pretty soon?
At some point, I hope. I mean, nobody's come by yet. Then again, you guys were only gone for about 30 minutes.
No, we had to
No.
have been gone for an hour.
It
It was like,
It was a 20-minute walk, and then it was a 30-minute at the temple, so it would have been a 15-minute back to the inn. Then they
Oh,
got the
okay, so
stuff. So it's been maybe like an hour 20.
Okay, never mind. Longer than I thought. Oops.
okay, that's okay. You were working on your spell, is what I understand.
Yeah,
How's
I'm
that
not
going?
almost done. I got about an hour 30-ish left. So,
Okay, great.
yeah.
Good for you.
But, okay, so, wait, fix her rain? Oh, I don't know how to do that. That'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know either.
And then I'll walk over to Marcia and ask, oh, in a lower voice, kind of a whisper this time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Marcia, how do you feel about robbing a place? Making sure Tarrant and Azlaria don't hear it all.
Okay, well, I guess as you walk over to Marcia, she's opening her ring, which will immediately burst on fire and light up the room area.
Ah!
Terrence
Okay.
going to like shoot his head over and just what?
Okay. Immediately flashbang as soon as I walk over here. I'll ask you later. Never mind.
What was it? Hold on, sorry.
She's playing with her ring. That's all.
Is it
Oh, my eyes.
illuminates the room?
It's like a little torch.
Yeah.
Little torch on her hand. It doesn't give off any heat, it just gives off the same amount of light as a torch. Which is
Okay.
20 feet and then an extra 20 dim.
So cool ring, Marcia. We don't really need that much light right now, though. So I was wondering if maybe you'd be okay with like putting that away so that
I
now we can
didn't know
see.
what it did.
Interesting. Okay, good.
Well, now we know. That's good.
Now we know.
Yeah. Anybody else have any other magic items they want? I could identify them before we just straight up, test them out.
I was curious.
Yes. I have a moonsicle, but I am quite confident in exactly what it does.
Perfect.
So thank you anyway.
Just, let me know before we go testing random things inside of somebody's home.
Well, obviously somebody put it on me.
You did. You put it on you.
It's true. You did. You didn't.
I'll literally create a little illusion of yourself doing it. It's like, use minor illusion to make a cube that's a 5-foot version of yourself putting the ring on.
Hmm.
I saw this today. You did
That's
this
what the demon told
earlier.
you.
No demons are possessing me.
We have not encountered any demons.
Sure they are. Marcia will pat Petrus's shoulder.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm going to shrink you.
Then she will lower her voice.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't have enlarge reduce prepared. You're lucky. Never mind.
Marcia lowers her voice and goes, if it's for stuff that we need, I'm absolutely on board.
All right. I'll let you know more details later when the others aren't looking. And I'll walk away. Cool.
Marcia will sip on her apple juice.
Delicious apple juice.
Cool. I imagine you guys handed an ale to everyone here. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine each of us walked back with an ale in our hand.
Oh, we didn't get an ale for Nefaris or Petrus? No drinks for you two.
We just. Oh, maybe we did. Did I? Is that how much I paid?
Yeah,
Then
you
yeah,
paid
I
for
did
that.
that.
Too. Yeah.
Okay, good. So
just left
2 of
it,
us are
actually.
carrying 2 drinks, which is
Alright.
fine.
I didn't mean to
It's fine.
presume you thought of everyone. My bad.
Nope, you're good.
Alright, well. As you guys are wrapping up that conversation, you hear some heavy mechanical footsteps outside the door before you hear an uncharacteristically light knock at the door.
Taryn's going to walk over to his door and just open it.
Marcia is going to grab her spear, first of all, and ready up, because to her, she doesn't know what's happening.
As you guys...
Slaria has gone around this corner to hide, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, and as far as it's hiding back here.
Okay, so we're all millennials. Cool. Someone knocked on the door. Run away.
Why are you knocking on the door? You weren't invited.
Hide!
As you open the door, you see another one of those 8 to 9 foot tall steel watchers, and a robotic voice. You have been summoned for your audience with Lord Gortash.
What is that thing?
Gather your belongings and come with if you are to represent your questioning. And he'll take a few steps away from the door.
Eric nods and he looks behind him and just
Where did everybody go?
yeah, he's kind of just oh.
Well, we better start heading out. Yeah.
You can hear the sound of ticking outside, as if a clock is ticking down.
Oh, we better hurry.
Mom!
Okay. I am following Tarrant out the door.
Parents gonna just hold the door open for everybody so they can exit peacefully.
Marcia's
Wonderful.
going to state to be back. As to her, this is the first time she's seen this.
After 30
Right.
seconds, you guys will hear like 3 consecutive louder beeps. It is time to move. Representatives, come for your audience with Lord Gortash, and he will start walking down the road, whether you
Okay,
follow
yep.
or not.
I'm gonna start following quick because
Yeah.
Those two.
I imagine this thing is essentially
I'm
our
following.
lead.
This is your opportunity, now or don't.
Exactly. Yeah, like who knows?
Alright. And it's gonna take the most main road possible to get you guys to the hall. Oh,
Hey, Jasper.
Hello.
hello.
Sorry. Yeah, we forgot that daylight saving times doesn't happen for you.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stupid
Yeah.
America
so-
stuff.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was like, what am I like an hour late or whatever, and my alarm hasn't changed.
Yeah. No, it's us. We're the problem. It's us. We understand.
I don't appreciate being involved. I voted for it to not be a thing. I did my part.
I know you voted against it. I was not granted an opportunity to vote on this.
Well, don't
You know,
worry. They ignored it.
in
It
in all
passed
my
and-
life, I've never had an opportunity. So
Yeah, they made a big old stink about it, and then we
Yes,
did
it
it,
just
and
hasn't
then
been
it,
put into motion.
and then, okay, I didn't know it takes 4 years to pass a bill that was passed. Um,
I mean, who knows what the deal is? But yeah, it's a mess.
Anyways, welcome. You just in time for the Steel Watcher part where they got the Steel Watcher got you guys from the house, so you have your audience with Lord Gortash. The group already went to the temple to try and see what's going on with Marcia, and they got a little bit of information, but maybe not what they were hoping for. But Islyria was
Yeah.
given a coin and some words of wisdom that might help. So
Maybe.
do with what you will.
Yep.
Yep, and nothing else has happened yet. So, anyway, Steel Watcher brought you guys to the High Hall, and as you guys are brought in, the Steel Watcher will stop at the front door, and he'll just tap the hilt of his weapon twice, and then you'll see the 2 guards that were in front of the door open it. He'll step to, or he'll begin walking inside and letting you guys follow. After the last of your group goes in, the doors behind you will shut. It'll be a giant open foyer that is lit by torches around. There you can see a set of stairs that begins to go up and does a slight spiral, only like a 90-degree one. And then but he's going to keep going down the large hallway, and at the end of the hallway he's going to open another set of oak double doors, which will lead you into this large office that's got a fireplace behind it, and a set of chairs on the side, but a desk with a large throne like red chair, with an ornate cedar wood arms and frame around the door. And the Steel Watcher will just step to the side instead of stepping in. In you go. Lord Gortash awaits.
Whip.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess
here-
our best
here we
talker
go,
should talk.
friends.
As
Who's
you
the
guys,
best talker?
as you guys all step inside, you're gonna see, you'll see someone stand up from the chair, and he'll walk around it to the front of his desk, and he'll just look at the group. So you wanted an audience with Lord Gortash, and you have it. What is your urgency?
Punch Tarrant in the back. Come on, let him know.
Sarah kind of.
It's your boss.
Just to make it clear, who you're looking at, it's like a white human. He's about 6'2". He's got shaggy black hair. And he wears this sort of brown overcoat with extra large, like that really large, what do you call that? The part of your shirt that you lift up, like on a
Oh, the
polo.
collar?
Yes, collar. I don't know why I was blanking on that.
He pops his
But yeah,
collar like a cool guy.
it's a popped collar. It goes all the way up, covers the back of his neck, and comes out to the front. Um, the hand that he holds in front of him, you can see has this sort of like, I don't want to say gold wrapping, but it's almost like a gold like chain that makes these knife-like fingers on the tip of his hand.
Terrence clears his throat and he kneels first as a sign of respect. And then takes a deep breath, and there are troubles outside of Baldur's Gate. There have been villages destroyed by 2 tabaxis. These tabaxis we've ran into before. Too many times. They're becoming a threat.
I see. Let me ask you a question. What do you think the walls of the city is for?
I do understand.
Do you? Because you bring news of problems outside of my city, as if I should ignore the city I run in order to help the planes outside.
So Islaria is going to step up and say, "Sir, these cities, these outer plains, this is where the food comes from for the city. Eventually, these problems will affect you and your citizens."
I thought you had real information that I should be concerned about. You think the food of this city simply comes from the farmlands?
They're becoming more of a threat to Baldur's Gate.
He'll just wave his hand at a like table that's to the side, and you'll see a myriad of food appear into it. If people are starving, that will be handled, farms or not. If you live outside of these walls, then you do not get the protection of my steel watchers. That is
Oh, wait.
simply how it works.
Are we talking about those tabaxis who threatened the Baldur's Gate? And then
Yes.
put Tarrant in the bubble?
Yes.
And then the same ones who, like, summoned those really big things at that developing town?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's why we're talking to this dude!
Terrence just gonna, like, rub his head, like, oh gosh.
Anyone that looks over at Gortash, he's looking like down from his nose, insulted that you're speaking so flagrant in front of him.
Yes, well, we thought that because they had actually threatened the city that you might be interested, but if you're not, then
Baldur's Gate is probably the most threatened city. Everyone wishes to run it, everyone wishes to lord over it. But I've earned my position here, and I have more than just my power to run and protect this city. You've given me no evidence to be concerned of a simple tabaxi pair. Why would I be concerned of 2 looking to harm a city?
Because they leveled a town or 2, and they keep saying this weird stuff about, like, how nature's going to reclaim and blah, blah, blah. And they really, really threatened it, and were able to summon these huge monsters that, I mean, I would run away from. And we just thought that, you know, since you're very powerful and all of that, and you did earn your place up there, that, you know, protecting that and showing everybody that these threats outside as well can just be squashed. And we thought that, you know, somebody as powerful as yourself would be able to do it and earn himself more recognition and potentially more people to come into the city and feel protected and give you, their money and stuff.
What more recognition could I ask
Er,
for? I have the
May I tell
city.
Not
you,
somebody as
oh,
simple as I would
sire,
know who you are, because I have no clue who you are.
Aaron's gonna just has like
No.
heart palpitations. That's how he's feeling right now.
Okay.
Terra is
And-
like trying to breathe normally, like just hearing how casually she speaks to him. He's like, "Ugh."
And so Islaria says, "Oh, I am sorry, sir. We must have failed to mention the wolfkin and the displacer beasts."
There are creatures of all kinds out in the world. We build the walls to keep the important citizens safe. Those that live
Yes,
outside of
I
the
understand.
walls, I understand they also are Boulder Gate's citizens. I'll take the concern to the edges of Black Gate and as far down as Twin City. I'll send extra steel watchers to watch over the Black Gate entrance and the streets, as well as that of the entrance down by Twin City. With those in place, I'll have them set to attack any hostile animals that come across, be it on 2 legs or 4.
Wow, this man really is the cat's meow.
Aaron's gonna like look at her like, stop. With everything in his heart, he has like this face.
He's going to step closer and get almost directly in front of Marcia. And he's going to be... Marcia, you are 7 foot, right?
Correct.
Alright.
She is looking at him, but she's happy. She's not looking at him with disgust. She's like, wow, this dude really can do some stuff. No wonder we did come to him. Yeah.
As he steps in front of you, he has a very straight face. He looks... his brows furrowed as he looks up. Right, and now you stand alive because I'm choosing not to end your brutish attitude. Perhaps you should look at your surroundings before you open your mouth once more. He'll take a step back, turn his back to the group. I think you've wasted enough of my time. I'll send the watchers to watch the fronts, but those outside of the city are not of my concern. This city is not scared of a pair of tabaxi and a few animals running around attacking people. Those towns that were lost and burned or whatever may have happened to them, well, that would be because they did not have walls, and they did not have guards, and they did not have defenders. That is on them. I've run this city by myself for years, and before the time I ran it, I was an agent of the Council of Four. I know my way around this city and what will keep it safe. And your concerns of these tabaxi is childish. You may be gone.
Very well, sir. And Islaria is going to start to try to usher Marcia out.
Aaron,
As they get to the door, though, Marcia is gonna whisper, be like, dang, he called me brutish, but he is a brute.
Hush, we must speak of this not here.
As soon as you guys get out, the Steel Watcher is going to close the doors again. You must leave immediately, and he will once again usher you guys to the front doors where he will begin to open them. And he'll just step to the side after they are open while still standing inside. Your exit.
Parent is going to be the first to walk out, and he's going to go to the nearest bush and puke.
Okay, fair.
Also, I did look around before I started speaking. What the heck did he mean? I took a very good look around.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, goodness.
Well,
You guys are wishing
Actually,
old Marcia was here for this.
oh, and
Mhm.
as soon as
Spanish
you
name.
guys
What
step
did Petra
out,
say? Ay, ay, ay.
as soon as you guys
Oops.
step out, the doors close once again, and it's almost like everything just goes back to normal how it was.
Well,
All
that's
right.
happened.
Here.
Tarrant
Yeah, it
just needs
did.
a second to just expel everything that was in his body.
Lord Gortash is a bit of a dick.
Perfectly
Uh,
fine.
Little bit of a dick, yeah.
But
He's so
Okay.
small.
Well, we got other stuff to do, I guess. I mean, we let them know. Anything that happens to the city happens to the city now.
Right. It's not
Yeah.
our
I
fault.
mean, we did successfully get him to up the guards. A win is a win.
Yeah, that's true.
Tarrant's gonna stand up and look at himself, look down to see if there's anything on his armor, and then just clear his throat and join the group again.
Are you good there, buddy?
I could have died because of you.
Nah, he's a puny little man.
Oh,
He's cute and adorable. And he said some weird stuff about making sure to look around before I spoke. And that's what I did.
Oh,
Maybe he needs to be more observant.
crazy,
I need alcohol.
crazy you call
We
him
have a-
puny when he just tabled a bunch of
Yeah.
food with a wave of his hand.
You think Marcia saw that?
He gestured right to it.
Yep, and she wasn't looking.
Tarrant he has this defeated, like, well, there goes, I fucked up, didn't do it right. Oh gosh, type of look on his face.
Yeah.
Also, who's the council of four that he was talking about?
There were some old people that I'm guessing led Baldur's Gate for a while, and this is just conjecture or ideas. I have no clue.
Do any of us
Must
know?
be something important.
I mean, Tarrant,
I
lives,
mean-
Tarrant lives here, so I mean.
We're a council of six. That was a council of four. So I think we have more numbers.
My
Perhaps
goodness.
less power, but let's go with that theory. Tarrant,
Okay.
who were the Council of Four?
They were.
It's okay, I'll speak for you.
No, I have it. I have it. I promise.
Oh, you have it?
I have it. Just give me a second to read.
Let me read the paragraphs.
How does it feel to not being the only one thrown into situations, Dean?
I mean, I have it ready. I figured you were gonna ask.
All
Poor
right.
Tarrant.
The Council of Four were dukes who decided on politics, the different laws that would go into play. They one of them usually is a flaming fist officer, so they ruled for a while.
So just a bunch of people doing paperwork.
Yes, to be fair. You are not wrong.
Do they have any influence still in the city?
If they do, none of the soldiers know about it. At least the ones in my ranks.
You know, because we tried with the guards, the flaming fists are useless. Gortash seems semi-useless. I mean, he at least upped his watcher in the guard.
He's adorable.
Given a
To
couple,
you?
given a couple of y'all are religious, I think it would be good to note. The Council of Four, while it wasn't known by everyone, they were known by the guilds for this truth, and it was revealed to people after they gave power to Lord Gortash that they were infamously basically Satan worshippers.
Oh. Okay.
So,
Got it. People would not have liked them.
Trying to intimidate me. Did you see him? His nose even wrinkled a little bit.
Tarrant
Exactly.
look at anybody who will listen and just, can we leave?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're out.
we got a
Let's
few other
go.
places to probably investigate, or how late is it anyways?
Oh, it's about
This point,
5, 6. It's probably
live.
getting
Yeah,
nighttime.
let's.
I would say you could still arguably go to the factory if they're doing maintenance and the sun is up, but you probably don't have like a lot of time for that today. So you can always
We
just go
could
to the
try and check it
tavern.
out, maybe. You know, maybe a last minute checkout, and if not, we come back in the morning. You know, if their doors are
Let's
closed.
come back in the morning. Wait, what season is it? Is it the season when it gets dark at 4:30 or when it doesn't get dark until 8:30?
In this magical world, they don't do dumb stuff like that. It just
Oh
works.
shit.
The sun starts to go down at 6:30 like a normal day.
Okay, great. Thanks.
All right, yeah. Let's head back to the house. I can finish up my spell, and we
Oh,
can
Do you
go.
have food for dinner?
Man,
Perhaps we
I got
should stop
rations.
at the.
Maybe
No,
we
let's
ask
stop at
Roy
the inn.
about that
We have
stuff.
to return our tankards anyway.
Oh, you guys
I'd
stole
like to
these?
not go back to
Oh, you guys got
Gortat.
mad at
That'd
me
be
for
great.
stealing things, but you stole these?
We borrowed them.
Oh,
We
okay,
promised
okay.
to bring them back.
If
And I
you
feel
want.
that when we take them back, they'll refill them with more ale or apple juice, according
You guys
to
didn't let me
the
know that you borrowed
person's.
them, so if I would have ran off, I would have stolen this too. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was borrowed.
Would have what?
I would have accidentally
Shenanigans.
stolen this unknowingly, because
Oh,
I didn't know that you
things.
guys borrowed, put parentheses around that, these tankards of
Yeah.
ale.
Sorry. You're right. We should have pointed that out.
If anything, if anyone would like to join me to go back to the house, I can start a meal while somebody returns the tankards.
Do you have food that's not rations?
I have some in my home.
Oh, okay, great.
Or even cheese. I don't know why. You have cheese? We could stop by the store probably, pick up something on the way back.
If you want cheese, feel free to go get it. I can add it into the meal somehow.
Yeah. Alright. Sounds good.
Peaches,
Just point me to the shop nearest to your home, and I'll go to a place where we can buy some random foods.
Peaches, later,
Yes?
would you help me write a letter?
Sure.
Great.
A letter to who?
Gortash.
Oh.
Why?
Goes.
And
Don't be
so
a
then
lot.
Islaria is going to pull Tarrant aside and just let her write the letter. We don't have to deliver it.
No, that is my
No,
boss.
no.
That is my boss. I can't
We're
lose
not
this job.
going to let her give it to him. We'll burn it. Let her write the letter.
I don't think it's a good idea in general, because here's the thing. She's going to want to keep that letter so she can give it to him. If we think logically.
I would say just before you guys leave. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
If we think logically, know that she'll forget about it eventually, and it'll be fine.
But did you hear how
So-
many times she called him cute?
Or get out the gate, I'll be like, Tarrant, well, where's a good grocery store?
Very complicated. Islaria's going to the inn to return the tankards, and she's also going to see if she can get a growler or something to take back.
I mean, yeah, you guys are gonna pass right by it, so I was gonna say, we can say that you guys split here. You go to the inn and drop those off and stuff, and right before the gate, you would see Boulder's Market.
Ooh, perfect. All right, I'll go that way. Go pick up some things for a cheesy meal.
Tarrant nods,
It's
and he.
Go ahead.
Sorry. He nods and points in the direction and just, yes, just go to the house. Maybe I can drown my sorrows in heat. As he just keeps going.
As you guys are walking,
I'm gonna take that as spicy stuff. Got it. Buying some
see
jalapenos.
You see a section that's got this tent cover that's hooked to the wall, and then some stilts to hold up the other end, and it goes out a good ways, and you can see there's just basically rows. It's an open market, like old style, where they had those rows that had just different fruits, and then a section of jerkies, and there's the meats in the corner. All those display tables they used to have. It's basically one of those, a big open market, and you can see there's people walking around, and there is a tenant behind each, or next to each area that's got a different type of food to it. So you fruit vendor, meat vendor, vegetable vendor, so on and so forth.
Okay.
What do you want to get first, Petrus?
Well, Taryn mentioned something hot, so now I kind of want to pick up some kind of spicy vegetable to add. Yeah. So let's stop by a vegetable vendor first. See if they got anything spicy.
I mean, you're gonna meet different people. I mean, pretty much anything you can think of is here, other than some unique stuff from like mountain areas. You got more of, I would say, think of like grassland and desert type of vegetables and poultries and meats and such.
Okay.
So you'll
Help.
definitely, spice wise, they got the goods. Jalapeno,
Nice.
habanero, ghost. I don't think it would take super long for Islyria to head over to the inn to return the tankers. And you said you wanted to get what?
Like a growler or half barrel or something to take back. Of ale. Ale to
Oh,
take back. Multi-serving container of ale.
oh,
That's what I'm
okay.
looking for.
So like a half cake or something.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Sure. We'll just say they got these unique half keg setups where it looks just like a keg, but it's got a lid that like can be fastened to the top, and it's got that dispenser on the other side that you can just turn the valve for, and they'll sell the keg, a half keg. Let's see how much is a half keg. Let's see. A keg is typically a hand keg. What is that? 2 gallons. That should be enough, right? A 2-gallon thing.
A hand keg.
I've never heard of a hand
Sure.
keg. What is a hand
I've
keg?
never heard of it either.
I'm just gonna Google hand keg images. That can't. Nope. I don't think this is a real thing because all that came up were the pumps for the top of the kegs.
Okay.
So I guess that's just made up. I mean, I like the idea. I imagine it's kind of what I'm talking about, but yeah. It's 2 gold for a hand keg.
Great. Here you go.
Oh, I'm sorry. 50 gold for a hand keg with 2 gallons. I said that wrong. That's a lot.
50 gold
That's a lot.
For a
Yeah, there's a lot of
hand keg.
ale.
Where did expansion? This is.
for 2 gallons. That's hardly
That's-
any ale.
Oh, this is from 2019. That's not accurate. I'm not gonna use.
I mean, we're
I'm
gonna
not gonna use that
have
because
6
I wouldn't
pints.
do that. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. So a regular keg. See, that makes more sense. A regular keg is is 2 gold. So if you're gonna get a half keg, it's 1 gold. That
Okay,
makes more
great.
sense.
Thank you.
It would
That's
be 1
that's
gold.
what I do
Right, I was like,
A half
wait a minute,
keg.
50 gold.
for 1 gold. Mm-mm.
All right. Okay, you get a half keg. It can easily serve, I'd say, 10 drinks. So yeah, and you can walk out. It's a decent weight, but I think you can handle it. Azlaria has got a decent health or strength, right?
Um,
Well, you like
um,
nope. You might struggle a bit.
I have a -2. But it's a round half keg, so maybe I can roll it. I think that's what I'll do.
All right. Yeah, sure. It'll be a little. It's like rolling a tire, but yeah, you can do that.
Yeah,
And
it's
we'll
not
say, and they give you the
convenient,
spout
but
separate, so you can just stick it in when you're ready. All right.
cool.
And then we got
Thanks.
Marcia and Petrus at the market. What were you buying altogether? What's the
I was gonna
list?
get let's get a habanero, just a little bushel of them, and then
Okay. Just give me your full list.
okay, it's gonna be or like a little bushel of habaneros, some bread, and then some type of meat.
Well,
let's
that changes the price. I think the meat. We doing chicken? We doing beef? We doing steaks?
That's what. Let's do beef and then the cheese. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if they'll have different types.
Let's
Pepper jack?
see.
Why not?
Item imagine habaneros would be like 3 copper a piece. So if you get a bushel, we'll say altogether 1 silver, and it has 4 on it. Sure. And then
Perfect.
for the cheese, we'll do a half wheel. That'll cost you a gold because cheese are expensive. For the beef, I imagine you want 6-7 pounds.
Yeah, enough for everybody.
I didn't mean to 6-7 you guys. I did not mean to do that. But
I'm gonna shoot myself.
but there's 6 of y'all, a pound each, maybe a little extra because some people are tall. But but we'll say 7 pounds. Let's go.
Keeps doing it. Make the man stop.
I just said 7.
Can I roll up on these people and be like, did you get eggs for breakfast too?
Not yet.
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
do
sure.
that.
Let's toss in the eggs too.
Okay, so 1
I
silver.
mean, gently, but yeah.
Some
One
flowers.
1 silver for your habanero. I said one gold for the half cheese.
Yep.
For the meat, for 7 pounds of beef, we'll say, let's say 4. No, let's do 3 silver a piece a pound. So that'll be 21. So 21 silver, or 2 gold, 1 silver. So that's, let's see, 1, 2.
3 gold, 2 silver so far.
Yeah, 3 gold, 2 silver. And then the other thing was bread. I'm sure that's like 5 copper, so.
Yeah,
5
just a
copper.
piece, some bread just to split among, you know.
And then eggs, I imagine you want a full dozen, so let's go with, I'm gonna go with 8 copper. I think eggs would still be cheaper too. So 13 copper altogether, plus the 3 gold, 2 silver. Make that 3 gold, 3 silver, 2 copper
Sounds good.
for the whole lot.
Yeah. All right.
Marcia is
And
close by, but looking at flowers.
Yeah, there would definitely be a flower stall full of them. Bushels of different types. I don't think
Oh, 3
roses
silver,
were
2
a
copper.
big thing
Or
back
2
then,
copper.
but I'm sure they got carnations and carnations and spider lilies and probably some succulents because you know desert.
Marcia is going to look at the merchant and go, "Which one of these flowers is Gortash's favorite?"
He is
Gortash
so
doesn't
lucky
want
that Tim is there.
flowers. He definitely doesn't want flowers from you.
Did I ask
okay.
you if you wanted flowers from me, or did I ask you what are his favorites?
I don't think his favorites are any of your concern, is my point. He's not going to take your flowers.
Beep, 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 beep. Is there? You could probably put the keg inside of the bag of holding if you wanted, since you have it.
Instead of the, I'm sorry, what?
The bag of holding.
Yes.
That way you don't have to worry about carrying up like the craziness, you know,
Mhm.
a whole keg.
Yes, that'd be great. I mean, it's a
Okay.
half keg, but still. I mean, I've been
Dozen
rolling
eggs.
it like a tire to get this far, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Marcia,
How much is one of each?
if you're going to send Gortash flowers, you should go with the most priciest of the bunch, I would believe. And he'll gesture to a bouquet. This one here has been set up to be the most prime of the lots, and it can be yours to give to Gortash only 50 gold.
It's a little bit steep for us, don't you think, Marcia?
Marcia's gonna look at his Lyria kind of with the face of, really?
Yes, it
Before
is.
going, "But how do I know I can trust you since you just tried to insult me? So, how
did I
much for one
insult you?
flower of each?"
Doesn't it?
Uh, one flower of each is not a great bouquet, but if that's what you insist, then I can put one together for you. We'll say 15 gold.
It still
Alright.
seems
That's
like quite a
65
lot
gold.
of money. quite a lot
Marcia
of
hands
money to spend. No,
5 gold.
Marcia,
One
please.
bouquet of each flower, and one for that expensive one.
I'm sorry. Can you say your order again?
I'm taking the expensive one, plus a bouquet of one of each flower.
Oh, okay. Well, then that'll be 65 gold.
Well,
Yep. She hands him 65 gold.
When he looks at the money, you see this like shocked smile, and then he's just gonna pocket it. Well, let me get that for you, and he'll quickly put that bouquet together for you, and then give you the rose the not the rose, the flower he was pointing at originally. Whenever you look at the flower he was pointing at originally, it's got like all white leaves with these black tips on it, and it's like slightly blue. It's like half bloomed. Yeah, just make sure you put those in water. Gortash is gonna be excited for that, I'm sure.
well, I guess we should start heading back to the house.
As you guys start walking away, you hear the flower guy kind of snicker and run over to one of his friends at the market.
That was
Did he actually hand the flowers to Marcia?
big
So
old
she
bushel
got
of
two
assortment of
different-
flowers.
Yep, an assortment and the bouquet that he was first talking about.
A bouquet of all kinds, which looks terrible. They don't go together at all. It's just,
And then the fancy one that was 50 gold. That's yeah.
it's got the white leaves with the black tips.
Yep.
All right, well,
Okay.
you guys got everything, and so you guys can head on up back to the house.
Here we go.
I would say by the time you get back to the house, it would probably be starting to become sundown. So you guys are here for your evening.
Darren, do you have anything that I could put water in for these lovely flowers?
Tarrant is going to look over. Why do you have flowers?
Gortash.
What?
You notice the ugly bouquet. It's just a mix of like different colors. There's like a spider lily next to a carnation with some baby's breath filling the middle part, and some other flowers that just clash together.
Tarrant is going
Like-
to take a deep breath when he sees it, and he's just, I can tell you now, he doesn't particularly like those.
So one each day?
No, I'll get you a vase. Just give me a
Marcia's
moment.
just like rummaging around for a bucket.
You don't put them in a bucket. And Tarrant, he's going to go to one of his cabinets and open it and grab. It's a very nice looking average vase for some flowers, and he's gonna hand it to Marcia and go, "Here, maybe this will work."
Do you have a well outside? Where is your water?
Yes, outside. Go. Yep.
As you open the door, you notice it is raining. It's a
Oh.
raining
That's
night.
convenient.
She'll set the vase down before taking the flowers back inside, and then going out to just watch the water fill in the vase. Humming
From
a
the
nice
rain.
little tune.
Nice. That's awesome. That is Marcia.
He's going to look over at Islyria and just, what happened?
She wouldn't listen to reason. And the flower seller just wanted to make money. So he sold her 2 hideous bouquets.
he kind of whispers, not really knowing if Marcia is listening, and just, well, to be fair, those flowers he wouldn't like.
And to be fair, the flower seller did say that he didn't think Gortash would like any flowers.
Well, that's not exactly true. And Terrence gonna start, like, preparing the meal, like, preparing the dishes that he'll need for
Let me
cooking.
get a survival check
Okay, 1 second.
for your cooking.
Alright.
That's a 7. Let me see if I have an addition.
Is anyone
Nope.
helping the cook cook?
Islaria
I'll
is
help.
going to slice the cheese.
Alright. Well, let's get you in front of the cheese. You are
Oh, sorry.
cutting the
Yeah,
cheese.
here.
Alright, well, we gotta get out of the way.
She's party.
I'm cutting the cheese. Cutting the cheese. Or I might be slicing the cheese. I mean, however you want to think about it, though.
Yeah. If you're getting some help, go ahead and roll with advantage on the survival.
Okay, so
Me
do I
for
need,
slicing the cheese, or
No,
Taryn?
Taryn.
For Terran.
so I need to roll just again?
Yeah, roll
Twice?
one more time
Yeah.
and take
Okay.
it. Take the higher roll. You said you rolled a 7, so what's this new one?
A 10.
10 total or 10 on the die?
10 on the die.
Alright, what's the total? That's what we need. Taryn.
What's your wisdom?
Oh, no. 10 is the total.
That
Alright,
is the
well,
total. Okay.
using all fresh ingredients, you managed to cook the food, and it will taste good, but
Mostly because it's really cheesy.
yeah, it's gonna be overly cheesy and underspiced. It's still
That's
decent.
depressing.
It's still decent, but not great.
Needs more salt and pepper.
Yeah, a little spicy, yeah. All you can taste is the heat.
Imagine
Barth walks over and casts prestidigitation to like flavor it.
I imagine you took all the seeds out the
There.
habanero instead of using it to cook with. That's where the spice went.
You know, for Tarrant, that would make sense.
But if we're just doing the cooking and having a good night, you guys want to go ahead and take a 5 here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Can I word that I use my the 2 hours of like sort of downtime, wake up time as working on the rest of that spell?
The hour and a half. I do have to say no because that is an active activity and the downtime is supposed to be calm. So like think morning meditations, morning spell prep, light stuff like that, mental things you can just relax and do.
Okay, gotcha. Just checking.
No worries.
Like writing a poem to somebody who will not care if you live or die.
Tarrant screaming in the background.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Stuff like
Back.
that. Okay.
Alright then.
Walk back.
Like that.
It's funny. No matter what the party makeup is, when there's a serious character being interacted with everybody, someone is not serious.
I feel like Marcia is being completely serious.
I think she's being wholeheartedly serious.
Honestly, I'm starting to think Marcia might have fallen for Gortash.
I know, right?
Yeah. So, once we wake up, we'll see what she wants to write in this letter. Or we'll go check out the
What?
potion factory.
For my dearest Gortash.
Alright, so we used up all that stuff, so now we're just left with the eggs.
Like I said, you gotta love daylight savings.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Yeah, that's like.
Nah, all good. I'm pretty sure my one comes up next month.
Oh, y'all got one too?
Yeah.
Okay, so they do
Yeah.
it. They just do it differently,
Um,
which is not
Ours is
helpful.
like the day after Easter, something like that.
Okay.
Well, we had the spring forward last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
They
I
put
woke
it.
up, my body definitely thought it was still 5 a.m. And I'm like, it's not, it's 6 and I gotta go. I gotta.
I woke up and I seen like the messages. I'm like, what? What? What's going on? My alarm. Do I sleep past my alarm by an hour? What's going on? I look at my alarm set for the right time. I wake up like a minute after. How am I late? Well, I've adjusted all my alarms now. Can't come into two tomorrow. One's an hour late.
Mercy over here and Dear Diary.
Oh yeah.
Man, I'm just realizing now that of that 4 out of the 6 of y'all are in 2 tables.
Oh, dang.
Heck yeah.
Right.
We're in. I'm sorry. What?
I was saying, I just noticed that 4 out of the 6 of y'all are at 2 of my tables.
Oh.
I didn't realize that there was 4 of them in here.
Imagine it'd be
Well.
me, Marcia, Petrus, and the Paris.
This is the catalyst, and then the other games are the side games. Alright, do we have everyone back?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Sure. What do I know?
I am present.
Alright, cool. Then we can get back to to it. Tarrant, I would say that you finish up dinner, and like I said, it's not great, but not bad either. So, pretty average food despite the fresh spices. And yeah, you guys can eat up and discuss what you want to do as it is raining outside. Full storm.
Fuck this.
Well, I suppose we should do the factory thing tomorrow. Definitely not today, not with this rain.
Yeah. No, let's go tomorrow. Let's get some extra rest. Maybe you can work on that spell.
Oh yeah, sure. Probably not right. Right as we're resting. I do need to sleep the normal 8 hours like everybody does. But yeah,
You at least got it under control where you're not creating snow all over yourself.
oh, I can't even cast it yet, and I need to know how to use it so I could cast it. I'd rather not use the scroll and burn it before I learn the rest of it.
Fair.
So, yeah, I could always finish it up tomorrow or whenever I could find some downtime. It's all good.
Well, it's only like 7, so we probably
Oh.
have 12 hours of resting time, right? So you could
Yeah, still learning.
work on the spell and still
Okay, I thought it was later.
get
My
your
bad.
8 hours of rest.
Yeah. And yeah, sure, I'll keep working on it. Yeah, I'll work on it for the last hour and a half. And then I'll probably knock out right after I'm finished with it.
All right.
Alright, so you're gonna finish that tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and finish it tonight.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the rain doesn't help, but it does help you learn with interference, and so yeah, for an hour and a half you can keep practicing that. Dot is the flowers.
I just thought that I'd put him down in there.
Oh, on the floor? That's where I put flowers.
They're in a vase. There was nowhere to put it. You have a huge cabinet over here, and then you have like a small table right there, but that's not like in the bedroom.
What's this?
That's a wardrobe that goes up to the ceiling.
Yeah, I guess it's a little true. Were you drawing flowers on it?
Really simple ones, but yep.
Oh, they don't match the
Some
description.
of them she's gonna be playing He Loves Me Not.
We didn't put any of the flowers on the table, like the dining room table where we were eating.
There it is. Alright, so yeah, as you guys were eating, you guys talked about going to the factory. Petrus is doing that thing. Like she said, it's only like 7 o'clock, so while Petrus is practicing that spell, what are we doing? Anyone? Doing anything?
Going back and playing He Loves Me Not.
So you're gonna rip up the flowers that were purchased?
The ones that she thinks are not, you know, of good quality.
Okay.
So like baby's breath.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair.
That's fair.
Isleria is definitely attuning to her moonsicle.
You haven't attuned to that yet? No worry.
Oh, did I already do that? I don't know.
I mean,
Probably already did, you're
I
right.
haven't marked as attuned.
Okay, well, never mind then. I don't know. She's probably just getting drunk then.
Oh, I see.
Druids be druidin'.
I see why we didn't check it, because we still have it marked here as you You should be a +8 to your spell attack. It's 5 + 2. Yeah. Make sure you're a +8. That means
My
6.
spell attack bonus.
Yeah, so you're 16 DC.
Nice.
Cool. Alright, well. Alright, cool. So that's what Isler is drinking. The forest drinking, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Alright, Jasper.
I'm just gonna look around. I'm just gonna be chatting to the girls as they're drinking.
Alright.
Just I'm not gonna be drinking with them just because I want to at least stay lucid.
Alright. If we don't want to talk about anything or do anything specific, I will say we should fast forward. So, an hour and a half goes by, Petrus, you finish your spell, and we can officially add it to your book.
Yay.
Petrus,
Snylock Snowball Swarm.
level 2 spell. Was it called
Cool.
Psylocke? SC?
Oh, Snylock.
Snylock. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that is now an option for your prepared spells.
Nice. And Petrus probably just goes straight to bed after doing that, seeing as it should be about like 8:30 for him. I think after that.
Yeah.
Unless anybody stops him.
And if no one else, does anyone else last call? Anyone want to do anything tonight after he, around the time he's finished? No? Alright, well then, I guess, pick your beds and everyone, we can go to sleep. And have ourselves a long rest. Moving on to the next day.
Alright. Mage armor dissipates. Boom.
Of course. Alright. And yeah, in the morning, you guys can all wake up and, yeah, I guess start your day how you would start it. It'd be a
Hopefully
fresh
not
8
with a
a.m.
fireball.
Be a fresh 8 a.m.
So Aslaria's gonna go to the kitchen in her somewhat hungover state and be like, okay, I gotta get some coffee. I'm gonna make that eggs. Put the leftovers from last night in the eggs.
Okay.
Here we go.
Give me a survival check.
Okay.
I believe this thing is the grill for coffee.
This fire thing, right? Or no, this thing?
No, yeah, I think it'd be this. I think
That looks like
I
a stove.
can't-
That would make the most sense.
yeah,
All right, I
that's a
can't see
stove.
that, but okay, great.
This is a stove
Cool.
top. This, I imagine, is like a stew pot, like one of those big pots you make stew in. You got the cutting board here, and then this little grill thing. I was thinking that was like one of those like meat rest racks.
Okay. Anyway, I got a 24, so
Oh, okay. Well then,
I feel like I can use whatever I want to cook whatever I want.
yeah, you can use the remainder habaneros if you want. Spice it up. You make primo eggs and coffee.
Thanks.
I'm saying primo, probably aged myself, but but yeah,
Nope, we're good. We're all good.
But yeah, you can.
What now?
You make top notch, top drawer.
I'm gonna trade out 2 spells. It's gonna be a
Chef's
Dragon's
kiss.
Breath and
Chef's
a
kiss.
large reduce.
Eggs.
Okay.
And then Thunder Wave and Witch Bolt. There we go.
Thunderwave, Witch Bolts. Yeah, Witch Bolt.
Yeah, I've had it since like level,
Yeah.
forever. Jesus. I just never use it.
Thunderwave, Witch Bolt, and large reduce and Dragon's Breath.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, those. Yeah, that's what I was trading out. Yeah, so Thunder Wave traded for Witch Bolt, and then Dragon's or Enlarged Reduce traded for Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
That way I have those two prepared.
Okay, so you don't have enlarged reduce now.
No, I do have enlarged
Oh,
reduce.
you got rid of Dragon's Breath. Okay.
Yeah, that way. Because I have another damage spell ready for it, so.
Right. Alright.
Cool.
Cool. Is there a way you can serve up the eggs and coffee? That's the bunch.
I do that, and eggs and coffee. Everybody over here at the table, because we're not heathens.
Mom, I want to hear the couch now.
Beatrice, come to the table.
I will.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I meant
It's
so
Jasper.
far
Come to the
away.
table. Yeah.
It's so far away.
Okay.
Marcy, you might
on
want
the
to just...
fire.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say, Marcy, you might want to just ask your question out loud, but he already answered. Never mind. Okay. Sorry, you were gonna say something, Jasper?
I was just like, come on the forest, I believe in you, you can make it.
This is some sound chair. Oh.
He just goes slump down in Marcia's lap.
Jasper, how does one convey emotions of interest to another?
Karen's gonna walk away from the table.
Of interest. Wow.
Islaria is gonna look at Jasper and give him a look that clearly means, if you help her, I will kill you.
Oh,
And
Seeing that, he's
and that
gonna shut
will be
his
the end
mouth.
of that conversation. And then Islaria's just gonna tuck into the cheesy egg leftover casserole, whatever it is that she made.
That
And
probably
coffee.
is probably
You just straight up say, "You're cute and adorable, and your brutish manner is quite a turn on." Or do you do something different?
Parent is going to first just go to the table and ask, because he does not want to hear what Marcia has to say. And he just, can we go to the factory and look, maybe, I don't know, at the missing people?
Yes, as soon as we're done with food. Marcia, you don't have time for poetry today.
But I need to get something to him today.
But the missing people need to get home.
And they've been missing.
Marcia!
We know
Marcia,
where
Gortash is a horrible person. He's not cute. He's awful.
Well,
He's mean.
You're right. He's downright handsome.
oh.
Oh my.
Maybe draw a picture.
Looking over Larry, he's just gonna see her
He's
still
such
stare
a
at
brute,
it.
too. Oh.
Can we go try and find the missing people now? I'd really rather not listen to this.
Oh, we're still eating.
Oh.
Come back to the table.
Yeah, we have to eat, but you don't have to listen to Marcia or try to convince her to not send poetry to someone who will kill her for doing so.
He wouldn't necessarily kill her, but I'm going to go eat on the couch. If anyone would like to join me, they can.
I just walked all the way to this table.
I said if you wanted to, I didn't say you had to.
Jasper's just gonna jump up and run over, being that he knows that Larry's just gonna kill him if he says anything.
Yep.
Well,
Good
Petrus,
choice, Jasper.
Jasper didn't want to help, so you said to ask him.
Well, I did.
Victoria, have you ever had a lover?
Who?
Parent is chewing like obnoxiously loud to try and block out what's going on in the background.
Did you just ask if I had a lover or somebody else? Sorry.
Is Lyria. You said to talk
Oh.
to Jasper about it. Jasper doesn't want to talk about it. It is Lyria. Have you ever had a lover?
I've had many lovers. But
did
among my lovers, I have only chosen men who were worthy of my time. Men who would go out of their way to help people within their city or without. Men who cared for others.
Marcia, are you a sadist? Not a sadist. Masochist. That's the word I was looking for.
Wow.
So,
There we go.
how did you tell them that they were hot stuff?
Somebody end my suffering. Please.
Glutton for pain, I see.
One can only tell the truth if one expects a lover to reciprocate. If you believe that Gortash is a worthy lover, why don't you tell him that you like his fucking steel robots? They're horrifying. Why don't you tell him that you enjoy the pain that he's causing to the people in the outer areas, the places outside of the walls? Tell him...
The fact that he's a brute.
Why, Marcia? Why? You deserve so much better than a brute.
Did you see the way he flirted with me?
He was not flirting with you. He was an inch from killing you.
Exactly. Flirting. Wink, wink.
We could stop
Marcia,
by.
if you continue to interact with this man, he will be your undoing.
I mean, undoing of what exactly?
Marcia!
He will kill you, Marcia. He has no thoughts in his head of the well-being of others.
Who's to say that? He obviously has kept the city safe. I'm
He
just
is
gonna
not.
take a bite of food.
He has not kept the city safe. Look at the threats that come at it from its outer provinces. Look at the steel robots he has to use in order to keep people from overthrowing him. He must be doing a horrible job as a leader.
Maybe that's because he's not a leader. He might just be a follower.
Then why is he in the role of a leader?
Does he need somebody to be his leader?
Parent's gonna bite the plate that he has. He's just gonna bite it. Like, not the food on the plate, just the plate itself.
I hope it's wooden. Goodness. I hope you don't have ceramic.
Marcia, if you write a love poem to this man and deliver it to him, I will cut you.
Are you trying to flirt with me too?
No.
Oh, yeah. Marcia is definitely a masochist. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
What? That's just, it seems how people flirt.
Not.
So I should tell him that I want to tie him up and take over.
Can somebody end my misery?
Well, I'm about done
If
with
you
my
say
food.
another word about Gortash, Marcia, I will gag you for the rest of this journey.
That's just flirting to her.
I don't think
Marcia, let's say
I
we stop by the
understand.
store later and pick up some paper so you can write down these feelings. We can explore them later together.
Sure!
Yeah, I'll talk with you about them as much as you want. Isleria seems to really hate anything about you wanting to be with Gortash.
True, I do. I do.
Yes, I know, Taryn. Explore these feelings. But that's what you have to do sometimes.
I don't. All right, fine. You do it though. I'm not doing it.
Can we please leave?
Okay, well, we'd have 2 more leads to follow.
Let's
Maybe we can
go
earn some coin and
to the
or other
factory.
stuff. Yeah.
Why don't we go look at the
Maybe.
missing children first? Or the
Maybe
missing
we can
people?
go to Gortash.
Missing children. Either way, at this point, I don't care as long as Gortash is not fucking involved.
I insist. Something feels odd about all these missing people. And I think we should really go check it out.
Okay. So we're heading to the bridge, right? That's where the rumors are heading?
I do believe so.
It sounds good to me. You really should buy some sugar. I prefer sugar with my coffee.
Well, when I have the money for sugar, we will.
You could always ask your boss, Gortash.
I'm going to school.
He's got
I added a new side quest if anybody wants to check it.
A new what, sorry?
Oh, it's in the notes for above table. All right.
Parent is going to nod and he's going to open the door. He's going to be polite. He's going to open the door for everyone to exit.
Marcia was
Out
already out.
of parents' house.
Okay. Cool.
Sarah's checking the half keg before she goes, just to make sure if there's another drink
There's
left that she
only-
can take for the road.
There's only 2 of y'all drinking, so I'd say that there's probably enough for 2 more drinks in there.
Okay, yeah, I definitely fill my canteen with fucking ale.
All right. Well, where are we going? We're going to the factory first, or are we going to the south?
I
South
think
gate?
we're going to the Worms Crossing, wasn't it? Where
Yes.
it's happening.
The South Gate? Is that what it is?
Yep. The Worm
Wherever the
Crossing.
missing people are missing from, that's where we're going.
He
Thank
said
you, Celia.
Yeah, he said he'll send Steel Defenders as far as Twin Songs, not Twin City. But yeah, there's a bridge called Worms Crossing, and then Rivington is the most outside city, literally called the Outer City. But yeah, you guys can make your way that way. So
I believe that's where they said that everyone's going missing at the Worms Crossing.
yeah.
But, yeah.
Alright, yeah, there's plenty of people out and about. It's the morning, so you can see people getting ready. The few farmlands in this area, you can see there's people already out tilling the field. And anything that we're looking for on the way, or are we just heading on through?
Looking for some suspicious people, and some small hooded figures. I remember a few days ago seeing some.
Kobolds in the trench coat?
Yeah, the kobolds in the trench coat. Yeah, essentially, yeah. They weren't stacked, but they were just kobolds in coats.
I mean, a lot of people on the outside area look like just a standard blue collar. They don't look sketchy. They just look kind of poor and hardworking.
Downtrodden,
Yeah, down.
as it were.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you guys also see a number of steel watchers marching around as well.
Oh, what the? They said outside the gates. Oh,
This is outside the
surprise, surprise.
This is
Oh, right. Yeah, never mind.
down all
My
the way
bad.
down to Swin Songs.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot you mentioned Twin Songs and stuff. I got mixed up.
Yeah. When you guys get to the bridge entrance here at Twin Songs, you can see there is 2 steel defenders. They're not blocking the way, but they are standing post and looking at the entrance of the Worms Crossing. You guys are more than welcome to cross that bridge. Do we want to talk to anyone, or are we just running through?
I want to talk to somebody. Are there like bridge guards or
There
homeless
are
people hanging out or something?
So
No.
on the bridge there are people, including shops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there what kind of shops? Like
There's grindstone workers, sort of like think of like a small blacksmith where instead of an anvil, they just have that grindstone and the water underneath where you can get your weapon sharpened. And it's gonna be random shops like that. You can find a guy that will add trinkets to your arrows without ruining the aerodynamics, and you can find people just doing different cosmetic and sharpening and polishing type of work on this bridge.
I'm going to see if there's someone who can add a hardening resin to my quarterstaff.
Hardening resin. Oh, interesting. Is that something I can look up to do that, or are we just?
No, I literally made it up right now.
Oh, hey, that's the game. Sure. I would say that you can find someone that does unique additions to weapons, and as you walk up, they got a few buckets of different materials, and they'll just look over excited as you approach. Oh, yes, you there. I'd love to help you with your gear. Let me improve it. I just need a moment of holding on to it, I promise.
I have only the quarterstaff that requires any improvement. I want to be sure it doesn't break in a moment of, I don't know, angry fervor, something like that.
So an extra layer of wrapping, perhaps?
Sure, that sounds delightful. Thank you. Yes.
Excellent.
How much would you like for that?
Oh, it'll be 2 gold, and then we take tips. What I have
Okay,
here,
wonderful.
what I have here are some banana leaves, and I can rip them into long shreds, and then I have here some hardened glue, and I'll be dipping it in. I can wrap it around, and then we'll put a final layer of glue on the top of it, and it can just we'll give it a moment to dry, and then it'll be a nice, well wrapped banana leaf wrapped quarterstaff for you.
It sounds easier to grasp and much harder. Yes, that sounds delightful. Thank you.
Excellent.
Have you given the same treatment to anyone else's quarterstaff recently?
Not a quarterstaff, but I have wrapped other items in this banana leaf trick I have here. People don't like things to break, so they always ask for ways for it to stay intact, and it's sort of like a large bandage for your rods and such.
Wonderful. Yes, that sounds delightful. We've been wondering, actually. We've heard that some folks have been going missing.
He'll like pause mid tear of the leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of that. He'll go back to working on what he was doing.
Do you know why they've gone missing?
Well, it's hard to say why, but what I can say is that most of the people are being taken from Rivington. But it's hard to say, but it's like they're being dragged away by wolves or something. I heard someone even swear they saw some sort of enlarged owl bear, but owl bears are always enlarged, so I think he was just exasperating.
Well, that sounds very disturbing. I hope there aren't any overlarge owl bears or any wolves who would have gotten a taste for people. That sounds horrible. But
Yes.
again, just a better reason for me to have this hardening layer on my quarterstaff.
Yes. I do try to stay north of Worms Rock, so that I've ensured that I do well. But if you're gonna go southward more and you go into Rivington, just know that it is a bit of a touchy subject for some people. You've had upwards of 50 people go missing already, and there's likely some missing as of last night.
And they don't like to talk about it. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, they like to cry about it. I know that
I
much.
I can understand. No one likes to lose their people.
Yes, and if you get the mother or father of one, they. I hope you have a promise that you can hold on to if you bring it up, because they're gonna ask you to follow through if you get the drift.
Yes. You said there was a rock that if you go south of it, it is the problem. What rock is it?
Oh, it's not the problem. It's just a marker. The Worms Rock. It's
Worms Rock.
the central rock of the Worms Crossing. It's almost like the balancing beam. He'll
Thank you for the
gesture.
information.
He'll gesture. There's like an open railing section, just south of where you guys are standing, and you can see there's literally this giant rock that comes out of the water like an iceberg, and the middle of the bridge is like fastened on top of it.
Oh, dang. And yes, Marcia, you should try and be polite with someone like him. I suppose we should check out that rock.
Tarrant is all for it. He's just gonna take the lead.
Hope that conversation wasn't too hard to have while we were talking about certain things behind you.
Oh no, definitely don't want to puke. I don't know what you're talking about, Chris.
So it's better to be polite with a lover.
Yes,
Understand.
especially someone who seems royal. At least that's what I'm assuming of Gortash.
So I shouldn't just show up in his bedchambers.
Just to be safe. But before that, we have a rock to go look at and see why people keep going missing at it.
Well, are they jumping off?
I hope not.
The guy is gonna take a brush at the end and dip it in the same like epoxy type glue he's been using, and he's gonna put a final layer on all sides of the quarterstaff. He's gonna hold it by just the very top where he didn't wrap it at all. He's like, well, you might want to let that dry for a little while before you grasp it, unless you want to never let go. But you can hold it by the top knob here. It should be fine.
Until it dries. I mean,
Of course, once it dries, you have
wonderful.
nothing to concern about. But I did just put some fresh glue on there, and it'll take about 10 minutes to set.
Very well. Thank you.
Of course.
And so she's going to give him the 2 gold that she owes him and then throw in 5 silver.
Oh, thank you so much for the tip. I do hope that my job was well done for you.
It
You're-
appears to have been done well. Thank you.
It is done properly, where like the wrap has like the next round is half on top of the last wrap, and then all the way down, and then yeah, it's he put the underneath and the layer on top. So once it all
Cool.
dries, it'll be a banana leaf wrapped quarterstaff.
Cool. Thanks.
Should we wait till nightfall, or just check it out right now?
Worms Rock?
Yeah, I'm just curious because I'm not sure what time people are going to be going missing. Or should we just do like a stakeout? I've read some books where you got 2 guys who just stay and stare at a thing for like hours. And sometimes
Well,
something
let's go
happens.
and-
It's cool.
Look and see what it looks like now, because otherwise, how will we know if it looks odd later?
Did I give bad information?
What?
Ollie says that he stays north of the rock because it's most safe, but people have been going missing from Rivington, the
Oh,
city.
Yeah.
oops! I thought that was at the rock.
It's
My
quite
bad.
far,
The
much farther south.
The Worms Rock is just like the almost like tourist point of it. That's just what holds the middle of the bridge up.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, then if they go missing from Riverton, I feel like we should just go try to see if maybe
Can I
someone got
Bard?
dragged away yesterday.
I suppose, yeah. And we just
There should
stake
be a
out
bard in
Rivington.
this Rivington, right?
Should be. I'm sorry. What?
A bard.
And
Maybe.
why do you need a bard?
For advice.
I say,
Percy
so
is
just,
then going to be fully walking towards this Rivington. on a
see, just
mission.
because they're a bard, you think that they like to sleep with everyone, right?
Well, as
No,
you
but
guys,
very good with their words.
Uh,
Maybe they can give me some pointers on how to woo a man who's brutish and.
as you guys cross through the center of the bridge where Worm's Rock is, you find that the inside of this area looks the most like a fortress. It's not really used as a fortress anymore, but it does have the hardened structure, and each entrance on either side of this little fortress section has a portcullis that is uh, pulled up.
Okay.
Do you think that Tabaxi person can speak to things under the water?
Maybe? I don't know.
I think that's a very good question.
What if she speaks to a sea monster? That
That'd
would
be
be
freaky.
scary.
You guys think if we get like a little red laser like thing that she'll just chase that and leave us alone?
I wish.
I mean, I don't care if she destroys the city as long as I can grab Gortash. I'm fine. With no city, you might be less of an ass.
oh jeez, Dean's gonna have fun role playing that out as he murders you.
That Roll20 post is just a little fun note.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I never made it, but that was the plan. But anyways, yeah, you guys reach Rivington. The air here is just somber. Um, all the houses you pass have shutters fully closed. Um, there are very few people walking the streets, despite everything that is a store is currently open. And it's almost like a ghost town around here, as you are
Really?
looking around.
Like Rivington. What's up with these people?
I mean, people have been going missing, so I'd be pretty scared myself.
Well, then you just get better at killing things, right?
Oh,
Not everyone can, though.
Not everyone's as strong as you, Master here.
Pish posh.
Well, either way, should we check some dark alleys, maybe?
Is going to walk up to the nearest person that she sees.
Alright, yeah, I would say that you guys would see one person leave their house, and they seem to be beelining it straight toward a tavern across the street.
Hey, you!
He'll look over as you shout that, see you all as a group, and then run straight to the tavern.
And Mercy's gonna run after him.
Well, the tavern's pretty good to get information at, I guess. We can go there.
Alright, you guys chase this guy into the tavern, and as you guys run in, you see the bartender and multiple people in the tavern standing up, holding various things. It looks like improvised weapon type situation, and they're all looking at you guys coming in with a scowl on their face. The bartender speaks up. Get out of here. We don't need any trouble.
Trouble? Where? Marcia
Yeah.
turns around as if there's trouble behind
Hilaria
them.
goes up and gets in front of Marcia and says, "Of course not. We are not looking to cause any trouble, only to resolve it. I
You've
apologize for my friend Marcia, who is quite exuberant in her desire to solve problems. We were chasing her into your tavern, not chasing your friend. I'm very sorry to have caused any disturbance at all. Perhaps there is another tavern where we might get some refreshment after our long walk across Worm's Crossing."
No one really relaxes yet, and they're just gonna keep looking. There's been a lot going on, and someone chasing our friend isn't going to be taken lightly. He's been a patron here, and he's been through enough this past week.
I understand. I understand the town has been through quite some hard times.
You'll hear a couple people begin to sniffle before trying to clear their throat and straighten up. Yes, there's no reason to bring it up. You're just simply making it worse.
Might we get a round of ales and one apple juice?
She'll look over at the guy that ran in here, and he'll just nod. And as he takes a seat, everyone else seems to relax. Fine, but you get the corner. And he's gonna point to a table that's like set up in the corner. It's got like a flickering candle above it, while the rest of the tavern seems to have stronger lights. And there's only 4 chairs around that table.
Very well. Thank you.
Marcia.
Islaria is going to go over to the table and stand in the corner, not sit on one of the chairs. She's also going to kind of pull Marcia with her and make Marcia sit down in one of the chairs.
Marcia's sitting on the ground. She's fine. She can still see above the table.
Nobody
Okay,
sits in
all
any
right,
of the
that's
chairs.
After a short moment, the bartender is gonna come around with 6 ales and put it on the table. Alright, well, that's gonna cost you 14 silver.
Pan's going to look over it and just, what about the apple juice?
I added the first round of that guy that you chased in here on your tab. I'm sure that'll be fine.
Of course.
Well, how are you supposed to solve any mysteries if you can't ask any questions?
The people have said they do not want to solve any mysteries, Marcia.
So they just want more people to go missing?
Hush for now.
You
We'll
should watch
discuss
your
it later.
tone speaking in front of us. We've all been through quite a bit.
We would like to pay for the young man's bar tab. And have you any apple juice at all?
Yeah, we can get the squirt juice if you want.
Yes, please.
You know, bringing up the hardships of a town is not exactly the best way to introduce yourselves.
We are aware, and yet our friend Marcia sometimes forgets herself.
Yes, well, I don't think the people here will be forgetting her either anytime soon.
I'm pretty hard to forget. I know.
Let me go get her little juice cup, and if you have a question, you're gonna ask me. I have yet to go through things personally, and the people of this town don't need your
Great.
fret.
And can you tell us your experience?
Not yet. Let him get the apple juice, please.
He'll walk away to go get the apple juice, giving you guys a moment to huddle.
We must be very careful in our questioning of these people. They are clearly terrified
Marcia will whisper.
and damaged.
Oh, should we just go around the town looking for clues?
No,
That might
no.
be our best option.
I feel that will make them only suspect us more if we are skulking about their town.
But
The
what if,
barkeep has offered us to answer our questions. We must ask our questions of him, but delicately. Marcia, would you agree that delicacy is not your strong suit?
I can be delicate. Sometimes.
Well,
Maybe.
let us
Or
have
different.
Petrus or Jasper ask more delicate questions, and you can practice your delicacy another time.
You're right, they are more delicate than I am.
Karen's
Alright.
gonna look at Aslyria. What about me?
Yes, you're much more delicate. Wonderful. Please contribute to the delicacy. Just
what if we,
Marcia will whisper again.
what if we split up the party?
But before that,
No.
let's ask our question. I do also have an idea. A fun idea.
What is the fun idea?
At this
It better
point, the-
not involve stealing.
At this
Well, not
point, the
stealing anything.
bartender walks back up to the table and puts the apple juice down. Alright. Ask your questions. You have a little bit of time.
What time of day does it happen, usually?
After the moon rises. Anytime before the sun.
And is there an inn here that would be, we could stay at?
Well, I'm the only inn around here, so you'll probably have to stay here.
Okay.
Given the people allowance.
And do you think bait would work?
I don't know what you
And
mean.
if we were to use one of our party members, who would you think would work best as bait? Please don't say me.
It's an interesting question. I'm not sure. We haven't had a proper glimpse of who is taking who.
Okay, so
We've-
after the moon rises.
We've tried figuring things out ourselves. We didn't just sit back and allow it to happen. Yet, when we try to catch culprits, well, we don't see anybody. And then by the time we find what's going on, it's already too late. So, perhaps you have a more damning question you could ask?
what have you been able to learn from your investigations?
Well, we've only ever seen some paw prints, a couple claw marks. People taken away are always taken out in the streets. They get dragged off, and very few of them are able to get away. And those that do, they always claim it was too dark, or that all they felt was something warm. The breath was heavy. It's not a lot of information to go off.
Are they always taken the same way, or does it always feel like that they're being dragged off in different directions?
I would definitely say that some takes have been more violent than others. As for where they're going, the general direction does give us a clue. We've mentioned it before, but Lord Gortash doesn't seem interested on anything outside of city limits.
Marcia
That's why we're
said the name Gortash.
That's why we're here. We're not here to hurt you guys. We're trying to help because we don't feel like you guys should be suffering like his are.
And so what? You're just going to run off and find the answer and end our suffering? Just like that?
Well, that's why we're trying to. We're going to be here to figure out what's going on. So if we can't see anything, we're planning on staying the night to protect you guys.
The last
I wouldn't say
To the
protect.
best of
I
our
think
ability.
maybe try something. Hopefully something successful, and maybe figure out what's causing your people to go missing.
The last group of vigilantes that tried to aid us, well, let's just say that if there's a good ending to their story, it's that they ran off and left us stranded.
We can promise you we're not like them. After all, I mean, we've got a big, strong woman here.
What?
Don't worry.
To be more direct, I do believe they've been perished from the same cause of that. We're just taking people.
Yes. Yes, I think if we were to disappear overnight, you must also believe that we have perished, because we would come back if we could.
Yeah, so I'll let the next vigilantes know that there was two parties that may have ran off if there's a good ending.
Am I allowed to ask one question?
No. Ask
Oh.
me, and then I'll ask you.
Whisper it.
Marcia whispers her question to Islyria. Is there like a certain type of people that keep on getting kidnapped, like children, women, men, people who are weak, or is it just everyone?
That's actually a very good question, Marcia. Thank you. Is it a certain type of people who are taken away? The small, the weak, the elderly?
Well, at the
Or is
beginning,
it everyone?
At the beginning, we did think it was possibly the preying on the weak, as it was wives that were taken first. But then plans changed when little Timmy was taken out. He snuck out of the house, hoping to find his mom, which was lost nights before, and well, all that was left was a bloody trail in the streets. Not long after that, we had people trying to capture sites and even prevent it, and from then we had men going missing. The helping hands, the children, and now men. It seems the target is anyone that stands outside at any point once the moon rises.
Very well. Thank you for the information. It sounds horrible, but thank you for letting us know.
Marcia then leans over again to Islyria and says, "Has it taken any animals or livestock? I know you're a druid, so maybe that could be of help in witnessing it."
Has it taken any animals or livestock, good sir?
Oddly enough, no. It seems the animals are untouched.
Hmm.
Not even so much as a stray dog has gone missing.
I'm starting
And-
to get the feeling it's those tabaxis again.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Did you say which direction they go out of town?
They go almost directly east, outside of town. The drag marks are almost brushed away from the wind by morning, but we have seen the path go that way. And we do believe they're going to a cave that was found not long back. It was believed to be empty for the longest, as it was found, the entrance explored, and it just seemed like any other cave. But perhaps things have taken refuge in there and are seeing us as some sort of cattle.
Can you lead us to this cave?
I have no intentions of spending any time in the streets outside of walking from here to my home. If you head east, look around a little while, you shouldn't miss it. It's pretty much an open meadow, and the cave entrance sticks out the ground quite a bit.
Very well, thank you.
From a distance, it looks like a rock formation.
Okay, well, we got our lead. Should we
Yeah,
stay for the night?
maybe we should check out the cave during the day and then come back at night and see what happens.
Well, whatever your plans are, the sun's gonna keep burning for about 6 hours.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we should go check out that cave.
As when we start to before he starts to walk away, I'm going to just look at the barkeeper. I'm just going to be like, "Oh, well, yes, we're sorry for chasing him in." I'm just going to hand him over 5 gold, and I'm just going to be like, that guy can drink his day away here on me.
Are you gonna give money when you say that, or?
I'm going to hand over the barkeep to hand to the guy, because being that we might have looked threatening to him, to towards the guy that we might have, it seemed like we chased in.
How much money did you give the bartender?
Just say 5 gold. I mean,
5 gold?
yeah.
Alright, well, I'm sure he'll accept that apology. Very kind of you. And if you're gonna head east, well then hopefully I do see your faces again. Perhaps just don't chase people in this section of town.
We'll do. We never meant for it to seem that way.
That's the crazy thing about intentions. Only you know them.
Very
Yep.
true.
Alright, well, are you guys gonna stay and wait for something? Or you got any more questions? Or are we heading out?
Marcia is gonna go ahead and stand up. She's ready to go. Because to her, she's like, it's smashing time in a cave. Ooh, yes. Kill more things with my fists.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. And we could check it out during the daytime. Fingers crossed, hopefully something's there.
Or we can even wait till nightfall.
Oh, true.
I want to see what's there in the daytime.
I feel like I know what we could be dealing with.
I have heavy
Marcia's gonna go
doubts.
ahead
Heavy
and
doubts.
start walking out.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's go.
Alright, are you guys just gonna go straight east from the tavern?
Yeah, look for a meadow and then a rocky outcrop.
Yeah, I mean, the meadow's not too far. Once the street ends, it turns to the right, and in front of you is just the open meadow of the plains. And so off you guys go. So, we switch to this. Prominence. And then we switch to this.
You.
Alright. Alright. You guys are on this side of the river now. And that'll be a focus ping. Bring us in. And yeah, you guys can head east. Do we want to use natural perceptions, or does someone want to roll perception to find the cave?
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
Just to get that started, just in case.
Oh,
Can
if
Parent use his natural perception?
Yeah. Terry, your natural perception is 10. Yeah, super. Is anyone
I
gonna roll
feel,
for it, or are we just going natural?
I feel
I,
like is Lyria would be our best chance at.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can roll for it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me just a second.
Your natural is 17, so
Oh, geez. Yeah, I didn't realize it was
Yeah,
that high.
I'm fine.
yeah. Got +7. I think you got it.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I had to walk away for a minute.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
Okay.
Pretty
That's
good.
horrible. Can I go back to just using my natural perception?
What did we roll?
5 plus 7 is only 12. What?
A 12 total. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, anxiety is getting you. Marcia's been distracting you.
Right?
So with
Yeah.
all these issues, you're not as attentive as you usually would be. Um, so instead, it's gonna take you guys about 2 hours before you see the rock formation about a half mile away. I'm sorry, about 2 miles east of the city. All right.
Okay.
Nice.
Let me
We
get
found the
y'all
cave.
Yay.
tokens here.
Boom, dragon.
So, are we going into this stealthily, or should I just
Yes,
go in big?
very stealthily.
I kind of agree with Marcy on this one. Are we sure we want to do stealth? Are we sure?
I
I
mean, you
believe
guys do
stealth
what
is
you
always.
want, but I'm being stealthy.
Let's be
I need to
stealthy,
get better at being
please.
stealthy.
Please, let's be stealthy. What if there are traps and we just blunder into them?
Well, just because we're being quiet doesn't mean we aren't gonna step on anything. We don't have the best luck at avoiding them.
True, but let's try.
Yep. So we're gonna try and stealth our way in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. As a group, everyone roll stealth.
Stealth checks. Not good.
I'm sorry, I like.
On that one. For you, Petrus.
Oh
Wow.
no!
I got,
Oh no!
26.
Good.
I got a dirty 20.
Peaches within
For
that
cook.
one, a dirty 20, a 26. I heard a 13. What else we got?
Parent has a 17 plus 1.
18, and then
Again,
who are we
that's
missing?
only to saves. This is an ability check.
6
Never mind.
And then
for me.
6. All right. So I would say as a group, that would average out to about 11. So
Okay.
not the best of stealth, but yeah, you guys can be trying to stealth your way into the cave and moving slowly for it.
Marcia is going to whisper and be like,
Would now be not a good time for the ring?
Don't do the ring right now.
I can't see.
Nor can I.
Focus P.
I'm just gonna grab the Nefaris's tail.
Yeah, who does not have dark vision?
Petrus doesn't, and no, Messiah just said she didn't. So yeah.
Those that
Marcia.
can see, you immediately see that this cave splits into a north and south directional pathing, and it is about 30 feet high, give or take, in some areas. I believe, what was it? Yeah, this side starts to slope downward. And yeah, that is where you're at. So
Aaron's going to take a step forward and look at both paths. And he's going to look at the one that slopes downward and just, that one looks very interesting. Dangerous. No.
Aaron, shh.
And I'm sorry, did we come in here?
yeah,
Okay. And so this one slopes up?
that one is a flat walk, and then to the south starts sloping downwards.
Is this when we should split the party?
Does
It's no, it's
does
no, it's not. It's not when
does
we split the party.
does any of it look like it's been frequently walked on, or uh
It is
like
rock.
tracks and all?
It
It
is
is rock.
rock. So, but you can do a perception check to see if you can see anything. I was gonna at least give you the chance.
Alright, so 19 plus 2, so 21.
All right, with a 21, um, you do see steps. They seem to be of all sizes.
Going
Yes.
which way though?
I mean, all over. You got some going
Okay.
south, some going north. The sizes and type seem to range from like little rats up to large claw steps.
Is
And
there...
the
Should
large
you
claw
change it to an
steps
animal?
just keep going all directions. Um,
Remember, me
Let's
and
check
Marcia
the
can't
flat
See
see, so you
trail
guys
anything
got
first.
that
to lead
looks
the
like
way.
it's like booby trapped or anything?
You can do an investigation check to see if there's any traps. And then yeah, if it's too dark, I wonder if there's something we can do about that.
But if we're trying to stealth,
Yeah, it's like it's kind of pointless to stealth with a light on.
Azaria,
A 17.
you can see stuff, right?
With a
I
17,
can.
you can verify that the path is clear of traps.
Would
I
it
can
be...
also take out my moonsicle. Maybe not quite as bright a light as the flaming torch in Marcia's ring.
How bright is that one again?
I'm looking. Sorry.
Also, a lighter in the dark can be seen from very far away.
Right.
So,
5-foot area of radiant light, 2d10. Yeah, 5-foot area of radiant light. So
all right, you're holding your glow stick. Oh, let me make
I'm
sure everyone
doing.
can see it. All right, so this is all the light y'all are getting. Right there. Boom.
great. Mercy is
And
actually being
Taurus
smart.
is staying out of that light.
Smart.
Marcia will bump into Tarrant. Move.
But you should still be able to see where my light is,
Yep.
right?
They can
Yeah.
see you.
Come on, see, just grab onto my shoulder. I'll be next to her, and all she'll hear is that. I'll reach over and just grab her hand and sort of guide it to my shoulder.
I think Marcia would be crouching in this instance to stealth.
Probably.
I mean, still, you're tall.
Her crouching is now like maybe. Yeah, no, she would be around Petrus's height if she's fully crouched.
Oh,
Alright.
my crouching
Right,
has
she
it
will
up to
follow Jasper.
Well, hold on, I was gonna give you this too, Aslyria. Hold on. Give you
Yep.
this. I'm sure you'd be able to see all this.
Because I can see past the light, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm just holding the light to be nice.
Yep. But yeah, I would say
All
you
right.
can see all that. So, a couple
Okay.
pathway options for you there. Both direct. The path to the east seems to keep going, and then there's also a set of stairs south that seem to descend, and then in front of you, you see some stairs that also begin to descend.
So at this point, Aslaria is going to say, it looks like we've got a couple of choices for descending stairs. Does anyone have an idea where we should go?
It does not seem that the ceiling is moving with the floor up and down. So, the 30-foot high ceiling, whenever you descend the stairs, will become 35 feet.
Yep. Marcia rolled perception and got a 5.
Or, I'm sorry, 40 feet. The stairs go down 10 feet.
No.
Should we just continue this way?
Think so.
I don't see the harm.
Did y'all hear that?
Hear what?
I thought I heard something.
Alright, Islyria, as you get to the top of those stairs and begin to look down, you also see a cliff face on the left side, and it goes up. It goes up about 15 feet, making it only about I think that's 25. No, that'd be like 15 feet from the ceiling. Um, and as you are walking down, a glowing beacon, as you choose to be, you hear the sound of alarm. How does he let alarm off? Oh, that's right. I have to pull them up because they are not.
Is that a knoll?
It's your next problem. Hold on.
Oh, that's so cool.
Um. Yep, they only speak Knoll, which is like a worse goblin. So you hear the sound of this grunting like voice yelling that makes light echo through the cave, which immediately is followed up by the sound of shuffling.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on the drift globe. Stealth is ruined.
I am going to sheathe the moonsicle.
Lars is still hiding.
You're about to be in bright light, so sorry.
Yeah.
Lars is
Yeah.
not hiding.
She's still gonna try to hide, even if it's
Still. Once Marcia sees a bigger light, she will do her own light as well.
Is that the
The
ring?
adventurer's ring.
Correct.
I imagine.
The action held that she has. So sorry to Faris. Oh wow.
She's still gonna try to hide. She's still
Told you,
trying.
it's a big light.
There's a big light.
And then Marcia.
Heard a loud noise and I couldn't see where it came from, so I was like, "Yep, stealth is out of the question now."
Hit everything?
Pretty much.
Smashing time. Yeah, no, Nefaris, you are lit up like a Christmas tree right now.
I'm a very stealthy person. There's a chance.
Alright, so Petrus lit up the drift globe. Marcia did the adventurer's ring. Does anyone else have an initial pre-combat move that they want to do? Jasper, Nefaris, Tarrant, or Islyria?
I mean, was mine dousing the moonsicle? Like sheathing the moonsicle?
No,
Do I get
that's
another?
like an object interaction. So I mean, as long as there's no attack, but if there's something else you want to do to prepare, I'm gonna give you a second.
Can Tarrant grab the hammer from off his back?
Yeah, that's fine. Get ready for battle, yeah.
Thank God I casted Mage
I
Armor
mean,
before
I
this.
think, yeah, I'm gonna just have my quarterstaff ready.
Cool. And then with that, we will roll initiative. Alarm was sounded, so they are all aware of you. Add it to turn order.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, that's my nat 20 roll for this session, guys.
And to be fair, it was a heavy roleplay session.
Beatrice,
Yeah.
roll off.
What? Oh, roll. Okay, wait, 1 sec. D20.
Hold on, who has the higher dex is the first question.
Yeah, that's more so the thing. What's your dex?
Oh, my dex is a +2.
Okay, let me check.
You should have a higher dex. You're a monk.
Yeah, mine's a 3.
Yeah, you win.
Sorry, who said they got the nat 20?
Me, Jasper.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. There we go. Alright, so he is a now. Okay. I'll use these. Oh wait. Wow. Alright. Wow, what are these rolls? I mean, I'm doing all low rolls on initiative, so sorry for what's gonna happen to you. Okay, that's yeah.
That's a lot of knolls. Or whatever they are.
Yeah, it's almost like they have a whole cave to inhabit. Alright, put those back. Alright, that's not bad. Alright. Marcia, what's your dex? Probably really good, yeah? Yeah.
It's a 3.
Peaches, what's yours? 2?
Yeah, it's 2.
Alright.
Oh, Tarrant, that sucks. Sorry.
You win
I just
some,
saw
you
you at the
lose
bottom.
some.
Yeah.
Lyria, I'm pretty sure you got them beat. Yeah, you do.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Alrighty, and then Terrence. Is that in that one, Terrence?
No, I got a 2 on the die, and then my dex is a 1.
Yeah, so you should be a 3.
Oh, okay.
That's alright. You would go before. No, actually, we need a. Can you roll off with me for the one that met the 2 that met you?
Sure.
Flat roll, no add.
I got an 8.
Alright, I got a 16 and a nat 20. So.
Aww.
Alright. Alright, that puts us in order. And that means we kick off with Jasper. Jasper, how would you like to start us off? You
I'm
heard
going to.
the loud alarm.
10,
And you have dark vision, right?
20. Yeah, I've got 120
Okay.
feet. Yeah. I have magical and
I would
non-magical.
say from where you're standing, you can see the top of the cliff just a bit, so I'll give you that. I'll give you this. The cliff is still higher than where you stand, though. So you can see that there's a ladder at the far end.
What I'm going to do is I don't know whether they're going to come through the if they're going to come from up around here, if they're coming down from around here, or if there's another place over here, or they're going to come from behind. So what I'll do will I want to say Eldritch Blast, but then I want to try to set up like a pain in the ass. Alright. Until I know what's actually going on, I'm going to just Eldritch Blast at this dude here.
Alright.
Would I be able to see him, or is he sort of, it would be like a half cover shot?
No, you'd be fine. He's on the edge, so.
Yeah. Okay. 9 plus 9 is 18. There's an 18 hit.
Yes, 19 hits. Sorry, I'm putting these in so that you guys can have these numbers here for you.
Yeah. I'll give you that damage.
Alright.
8 damage.
Do those measures work for you guys? I hope makes sense. I see this one's cut off.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
The ground's what, 25 feet down. Wall's 15 feet high, and
alright. So you said 18 hits. What was the damage?
8 damage.
Alright. He gets hit direct, and
then I'm going to go.
you're level 4, so it's just one blast. Alright.
Yeah. And then 25, 30. I'm going to move back a little bit.
Oh, this one's wrong. Sorry, this is 20 feet. And so the high ground is 35 feet. I was like, wait, he's only supposed to be like 5 feet higher than the ground you're on. So, okay, cool. Alright, and then you said you back up?
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Alright. This page gives me no information. I need the extra information. Alright. Alright. He is just going to stab about 5, 10, 15, 25. And you only pick one person. Target another creature I can see. Okay, and you guys have... Yes, you do. Alright, he is... the Pack Lord is going to incite Rampage on this guy. You guys don't know what that means, and so that'll be a problem to learn. Alright, this guy, up top, he is going to ready his bone bow, and he is going to let off a shot at Islyria, closest one to the front. Does a 13 hit.
No.
Alright. That's that for that. The guy that got hit with the Eldritch Blast, he is going to also shoot at... Well, he's going to aim for Jasper, because Jasper aimed for him, so... Does a 21 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. That is going to be... Ooh, max damage. 11 piercing.
I can't take too many of them.
Arrow embeds right into your abdomen, Jasper. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, Isleria. And so he's going to shoot at Isleria. And that
Of course he
is as a 10 total.
It does not hit.
Another arrow breaks upon impact of the stone stairs below your feet. Marcia, you're up.
Marcia is going to proceed forward with her that is a wall. So hold on. I'm gonna restart that movement. That should be her max movement there. And then she is going to dash.
Okay.
So another 45 feet, right?
Yep. Into the unknown, because all you can see is whatever is in your bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I also have some light on the edge of it as well. Some dim light.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, I forgot the Noel said he only sees his lair. You guys are lit up by the drift globe. He sees the lot of you.
Oh, well,
But-
yeah.
But yeah,
I
go
was say
ahead.
Noel should have dark vision anyways.
Go
right?
ahead. Well, 60 feet. So, but anyways.
Oh.
Marcia, you can keep moving. You went 10 feet. You have 20 left.
Yep. And I can see the top of the knoll right there, so I know by the time I rounded this corner I would have seen him.
Even give you a little bit more since your bubble's on it.
Cool. And I can still spend a focus point, right?
Yeah, but you do have to do an attack action to do a bonus action attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
Alright, anything else?
I'm just gonna stand right there. I'm gonna smile and say, it's smashing time.
Petrus, you are up.
E. Okay, what? I can see a few gnolls. That's good. I'll start blade singing first as my bonus action. And then, just to get me up to 40 feet of movement, that way I got a little extra speed.
Alright, the drift globe moves with you.
Right. Oh, whoops, that was the arrow. I didn't actually make that movement. Oops.
You have 40 feet, you have 30 feet of movement.
Oh, 30, but blade singing lets me get an extra 10.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so if I go from like back here, I can go straight up and then 35 and then get my extra 40 right there.
Alright, drift globe follows behind you.
Oh, right it in. Time for an action. Well,
You can see the guy at the top of the ladder, and you can see the knoll in front of Marcia.
Let's go with Witch Bolt. I'll go ahead and Witch Bolt the one that's in front of Marcia.
Go for it.
See what I get.
23 does hit.
Nice.
Looks like,
Okay.
looks like you roll.
Takes the first 2d12, so that first bit of lightning he takes, 15 lightning damage out the gate.
Alright.
And I think the next bit is afterwards. On subsequent turns.
Alright. Alright, he takes the initial 15, and he has a witch bolt on him.
Alright, turn on my
Alright.
concentration dot. Oop.
Using his, Using his reaction from his Incite Rampage, the knoll up top will use his reaction to shoot a bow at Petrus for attacking his guy. Petrus does a 15 hit.
It does not.
You and your mage armor, huh? Wait,
No,
your
No, mage armor plus blade singing.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
that's right.
crazy
Brings me
high,
up to
high
19.
AC right now.
19,
Yeah.
damn. Alright.
I forgot to
well,
update it, my bad. Yeah, there we go.
No worries.
Invoke blade song.
Cool. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Giving you guys are glowing. That is... You can definitely see the people on the stairs. Is that with disadvantage for 65? It does not. And so, another arrow for Islyria, who stands in the front of the stairs. That is only a 10. Islyria's got plot armor tonight. Alright.
Woohoo!
5, 10,
3 arrows.
15, 20, 25, 30. Liz Noel steps here and does the same thing. And that time it's 18. It's an 18 hit Islyria.
Yes, and 18 hits.
Alright, that will be 8 damage as this arrow slices by your side, leaving a bit of a small gash.
Okay.
The Farce, you're up.
Alright. If I start to move on the, well, actually, I think she's gonna take this turn and like move back a bit and try to stealth again.
Okay, so you're gonna move there and you're gonna hide? Alright, roll
Yeah.
roll stealth.
That is 18.
Alright. Solid hiding. Not sure from what, but you are well hidden. Oh wait, not that one. This one. Anything else from the forest?
She's just waiting for. She's waiting to move up until there's not as many. Because right now she just hears like all the arrows and whatnot.
Okay, whatever works. Islyria, your turn.
Oh my gosh, it's finally my turn. Holy crap. Okay, so these dudes are super far away from me. Wait, let me measure it. It's like,
They're not too
oh,
far.
that's way less than, yeah, I think I'll cast Ice Knife right over here. Do that.
Okay. Whatever works for you.
Thank you. And so,
And roll the attack to see if we get the initial hit.
it seems that 15 plus 8 should hit, right?
Yes. So give me an initial 1d10. And then his dex save is a 12, which I don't think is high enough. So also give me a 2d6 as the ice knife embeds into his leg and then blows up, dealing cold damage directly to him as well.
Okay, so
1d10
the
plus
1d10 is
Oh yeah, good.
this one.
1. Alright.
Yes.
Maybe the
Oh my god, how did I get 3 ones?
Oh,
Holy crap.
3 damage. Alright, it doesn't embed into his leg, but it does embed into the pants beside him, leaving a small cut.
Super.
And then it explodes and it freezes around the cut.
Yep, great. And
He needs some aloe.
he does. He needs aloe. That's it. That's all he needs. And then Islaria's actually gonna back off here because she feels like she's a super target, and she's gonna kind of stand behind this rock outcropping for a minute.
You are in the rock, but I will put you here so you're behind it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, well then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Marcia does not have dark vision, so never mind. I think these these guys are mostly just moving. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, I can only see what's in the light and the dim light that should be on the
20,
outskirts of it.
25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 25, 30. Terrence, what do you want to do?
Can Tarrant use his longbow to shoot the... if I could point it out.
Just hold your thing and click down on it.
This guy.
Yeah, go for it.
That is a 14 plus 3, 17?
17 does hit.
And that is a 5. Nope, it's a 6. Never mind.
A 6 damage. Alright. You shoot your arrow and it clips the side of this gnoll's neck, causing him to bleed onto his fur, but not critically. He is still standing, but bloodied. Anything else?
For Tarrant, he's just gonna take a few steps forward to try and get a better position.
Alright. Is that it? That's your one step?
The monk and the wizard are the ones furthest
Yes.
up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And from the darkness, Marcia, you don't even see it coming. An arrow gets shot towards you. Does an 18 hit Marcia?
One thing that I will say is my bubble is missing an extra 20-foot radius of dim light.
Oh, you know what? That's fair.
I might see it if they're in that.
Alright, let me do this. I'm gonna do. That's too dark. I can't even see that. That's not helpful. Let me use this color then. We'll call this the dim lights.
Sounds great.
Alright. If that's the case, you do see it coming because they are dimly lit shadows. I will reveal this. Right, the edge of your circle right there.
Oh, Marcia is being a wall.
Oh wait, there's more.
Anyways,
You got the bargain deal of 20 gnolls.
Let me re-roll that since you can
I
see
know,
him.
right?
And that is, with my re-roll of a single die, it turns into a nat 20. You should have taken 18. Alright.
Well, what I'm gonna do is my giant ancestry, so...
that just lessens the damage, right?
Correct.
Alright, well the total damage is... 15 total damage. Go ahead and do your ancestry aspect. See one ancestry used.
That will be minus 10.
Alright,
So
you take 5 damage. And then the last turn of the night. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Does he have an angle? He does not. So he will just keep moving. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. He'll go there.
in between all of the danger. Of course.
Alright, so we'll end it here, and then next week we'll pick up with you guys continuing through this cave. and hopefully surviving the Knoll fights, and maybe
Yay!
whatever else is down here. So.
Cool.
Alright, update this to clear the Knoll Cave or survive.
Go ahead and stop
5
here.